Pumbaa, are you nuts?
Good morning, everyone. This is Financial Literacy 101, and today we'll be talking about Lucid Air, but in conjunction with Churchill Capital. Now, this is a stock that may blow up as big as Tesla and is below $20. That is very important because Churchill Capital is a blank check company that simply goes out and acquires other companies. But in this sense, they're the financial backings for Lucid Air. So we're going to jump right into it because I want you guys to be familiar with Lucid Air and also Churchill Capital, which is back in Lucid Air. Because I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to invest in this stock now. Right now, it's up already 7%. It's around $18 per share. So let me give you a quick glance at that very quickly. Give me 1 second here. All right. So here's Churchill Capital. And I want to show you over the past 3 months, okay? This is Churchill Capital over the past 3 months. As you can tell, it's a fairly new stock, okay? So it didn't come out until September. But if you notice since then, it has been going absolutely all the way up, okay? So in the past year or so, let's see, the top performance has been 76% of a return. So let's get into why I believe that this stock can be as big as Tesla. Not saying that it is or will be, but it may be, okay? But let's look into this. So Lucid Air they're in the luxury EV market. And Tesla are going to have to branch out and start making their electric vehicles look a lot better. They're going to have to make them luxury. Because a lot of people like NIO cars are $70,000. So let me go over to the Lucid headquarters. This is their website. They have very, very beautiful cars at Lucid Air. And in order for Tesla to compete, Lucid Air has to do, I'm not showing a picture here. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. I know you guys can't see. Let me see if I can do something here. All right. All right, I have some technical difficulties again. Hopefully everyone can see what I'm actually saying at this time. But Lucid Air, again, is around $70,000, just around the same price as a basic Model S, Tesla Model S, as well as a NIO electric vehicle car for China. So it's imperative that we understand the market. We need to also understand that this is a luxury vehicle. Teslas are not really luxury, okay? They're just really nice cars that perform well. But Lucid Air and NIO is pushing the luxury EV market. And it's taken Lucid Air quite a few years to come hit the market because I heard about Lucid Air about 5 years ago. And now they're going to start to release vehicles the second quarter of this year, okay? So let's get into it. As you can see here, the projected mile range is 517 miles, starting from $70,000, and the max power, you see it, is 1,080 horsepower, okay? 1,080 horsepower, okay? So this is very important because they're going to compete. They're going to compete with Tesla very, very easily, okay? Now, they have different models that we're going to go over so I can show you why this is very important that you guys invest while it's in the teens before this hits 20s and 30s and 40s, 50s, and 60s, okay? So let's go back up and let's do a little more research on the different models and what this car company actually offers, okay? So again, this is coming in the spring. We're going to go right over to Design Yours. But here we are. We're going to compare these, okay? You have the Air Dream Edition. And listen, I understand the Air Dream Edition because this is a dream. We're talking about this vehicle right here is $161,000. That's a dream for me. Then you have the Air Grand Touring at $131,000, the Air Touring at $87,000, and then the Air Pure, which I can actually afford a half of one of these at $70 grand. Okay, and I'm not going to read all the particulars, but let's say, for instance, you get the base model, it's still 480 horsepower. Then you go up model 620 horsepower, you go up to another model, you go up to 800 horsepower, and then the top model Air Dream is 1,000 horsepower. So that's imperative for you guys to understand that these vehicles at starting price, okay, is $70,000, and each model goes up 10 to 20,000 depending on the type of model that you absolutely get. Okay, so that's important. That's very important that we understand that. So why is this stock important? Because Lucid Motors is not a publicly traded stock. It's not. It's the company that's funding Lucid Air. It's called Churchill Capital, and the ticker for Churchill Capital is CCIV. Okay, so let me backtrack now so we can get into CCIV. Again, I told you before, this is one of those acquisitions companies. This is one of those blank check companies. There's one of those people that have like maybe, no more than 10 people. Okay, that has millions of dollars that they're going to invest in a company, and they're going to fall under them. All right, let's get into it. All right, so Churchill Capital engages in the operation of blank check firm. The firm was formed for the purpose of effecting a merger, a capital stock exchange, an asset acquisition, stock purchase, reorganization, or similar business combination with one or more businesses. The company was founded by Michael Klein and is headquartered in New York, New York. Okay. All right, that's pretty much all the information that most blank check companies have. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it was up to 19% pre-market. So right now it's at $17. I see that it's teetering. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to invest $200 inside of this. First, I'm going to look into options. Let's see if they have any options. So let's look into the options first, because I believe that this stock probably by May. Let's see how much they're offering for stocks for May. Oh, that's a little too rich for my blood. We're talking about $500. The only money I have in my buying power, ladies and gentlemen, is around $339. So I do not want to go over that amount. I don't want to deposit. I counsel one option to get this money out. I'm going to go into another option. So now I'm looking to March 19th. Let's look at that. That's still a little bit too rich for my blood. The next one is February 19th. Again, anytime you're buying an option that's only a month away, the risk is very, very high. There's a couple of things to consider when you're buying options. That is, what type of option? Buy or call. Buy or call. Buy or sell, and also call or put. Call, you're banking on the stock that's going up. Put, you're banking on the stock that's going down. Also, the expiration date. Also, the implied volatility. And last but not least, one of the most important things that people really don't mention about is the Greeks. Okay, you got theta, rho, gamma, all those things at the bottom. And I'm gonna make a short video about the gammas and the theta and the rho when it comes to option trading, which are great indicators and a great analytical tool to kind of predict where your earnings could be at. All right. So anyway, right now the stock is around $17.50. So it's fluctuating in front of me. I'm going to go for $20. So I'm going to come in at $3.50. I'm going to buy one option, as you guys can see here. Let me show the people on Twitter as I'm doing this, guys. All right, here we go. I'm going to buy one option at $3.15. Here's one. I want to go good till canceled, review order, and then submit. And a lot of times on Robinhood, this takes quite some time. So I'm going to go over to my main page here. I'm looking at my amount here first at $19. I see that it took place somewhat. Let me refresh and see if it pops up and populates. Sometimes that takes a bit of time, okay? Let's look here. Da, 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 da. And there it is. CCIV $20 call. Okay. So with the rest of the $20, I'm gonna still go back over to CCIV and I'm gonna buy the remaining in a share. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that remaining $19.98 and I'm gonna buy one share. Okay, I'm only gonna buy one share, and you can tell it's still going down, unfortunately. But it's fortunate that it's going down, so I can buy in more of it. So I'm gonna invest my whole $19.98. Hopefully, I make money off my option because with the money from my option, again, that's how you guys should be paying yourself or buying option. You shouldn't just be doing individual trading, even though that's still a good strategy. But every now and again, you guys want to get some extra cash. You buy an option, but you want to make it at least 3 months. Again, the option I'm doing is very, very risky. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you about that. Any options that are within 1 month are very, very risky. Okay. Good morning, Mitchell Liggins. Today, ladies and gentlemen, for you guys that are just tuning in, and for those who are tuning out, they're missing out on good information because this is a place where you can make money with Churchill Capital because this is the company that is financially backing Lucid Air Motors. That is a huge competitor against Tesla Model S. Because Tesla is soon going to have to start upgrading their vehicles to be luxury brands because NIO, and we talked about NIO many times on this channel, how NIO it has a luxury version and one of the entry prices around $70,000. Lucid Air base model is $70,000. So we're going to have to get with the program. Let me get some more information about Lucid Motors. All right, here. I'm just going to read this to you guys. It says another day, another special purpose acquisition company soaking up time in the spotlight. This time it is Churchill Capital and the acquisition target is Lucid Motors. So what do investigators need to know as CCIV stock soars and what makes a Lucid Motors SPAC merger so appealing? It says here to start, investors should know that Lucid Motors is an electric vehicle play with a luxury focus. Churchill Capital is a blank check company under the leadership of Michael Klein. With that in mind, here's what you should know about CCIV stock and the Lucid Motors merger. Okay, talk about the merger. Klein is a well-known deal maker and former Citigroup executive. CCIV stock first capital came in July 2020. It said at the time it raised $1.8 billion by offering 180 million units at $10 each, and it goes on and on. CIV stock did not have a specific acquisition focus. And then it goes on and on. But here's a key down here. With all this in mind, Bloomberg reported today that Lucid Motors is in talks to come public via CCIV. So basically, one of Tesla's soon-to-be competitors in the luxury electric vehicle market, Lucid Motors, is going to become a public traded company, but in the likes of CCIV, Churchill Capital, which the stock, again, as I showed you, is around $16 to $18 a share. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to happen. It's going to make you some really, really good money. We understand the price point where Tesla's already at, but let me move on. CEO Peter Rollins was previously responsible for developing the Model S with Tesla. Now I'm going to go back to my portfolio, okay? And I'm going to show you where Tesla is right now to kind of give you a price point of what's possible with CCIV, with them acquiring Lucid Motors, okay? Tesla is at $845 a share, and it's down today. No big deal. We know Tesla will go back up, but I'm going to move on, okay? This is a comparison I gave earlier about all the vehicles. Now, I just want to kind of give you guys some pictures of how the inside of the vehicles look. I believe that it'll look beautiful. I believe they're really defined. I've looked inside of Teslas, and believe me, Teslas don't look good as this. This is my opinion. If you're going to spend $70,000 on an electric vehicle car, you might want to be looking into Lucid Motors, okay? This is an American car company. You might want to be looking into Lucid Motors. Again, I'm going to show you guys some other pictures just so you guys know exactly what you are investing in, okay? All right, here's some of the vehicles that they have. I like this frontal view right here. Hopefully we can blow this up. Where is it at? All right, there it is. It kind of looks like a futuristic car. I mean, because electric cars, they're kind of in that futuristic look, so to speak. But I love it. They have real defined lines. And believe it or not, a lot of a lot of people back where I'm from, they're like, nah, man, I ain't driving unless it got 20s on it. Well, the top model comes with 21-inch rims. I'm just saying, really, really beautiful vehicles inside and out. As you can tell here, they have, LCD, LED panel boards. They don't have that large 17-inch rectangular monitor like Tesla. They kind of redefine it into two segments. So again, they're all about luxury, 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 luxury. But you're going to pay for luxury, just like if you had a Maserati. You know what I'm talking about, people out there with those nice luxury cars that most of us can't afford. But again, when it comes to electric vehicle cars, guys, you're paying for technology first, luxury second. Technology is the first priority of a lot of these car companies, whether it be Tesla, NIO, Lucid Motors, Workhorse. There's so many EV companies I've given out over the course of the past year, guys. And listen, some of them will be fluctuating in price. We know that Tesla is the pioneer in the market, but don't just bank on Tesla alone. There's other monies to be made with other electric vehicle car companies. And I believe that Lucid Air is one of them. You just see me, I just bought an option that was $300 some. So you see where my money is. My money is exactly where my mouth is when it comes to Lucid Motors. I haven't seen one in person, but I've done a lot of research on the vehicle. They've taken time to build up this company, and they have great financial backing when it comes to Churchill Capital, okay? Again, Lucid Motors is planning to come public through Churchill Capital. And again, for you guys just tuning in, I'll go over to my portfolio and show you the option that I just bought and also the current price of Churchill Capital. Now, as you can tell, I'm already down $47 on my option trade. I mean, I still got a month left. Anything can happen. My call is at $20, but Churchill Capital is on a slight market correction. Is now down to $16.73. Hey, I'm a hold what I got. I'm not being weary. I'm not being scary. I'm not being an impatient investor. I'm just going to keep my money there, okay? Because the stock market all over the board, my whole portfolio is down. I was up to 39,000. I'm up to 37,000 now. So my portfolio is down 2%. So again, the market fluctuate up and down throughout the day. All right, let me see if you guys have any comments or questions for me. Good morning, learning every day. Thank you for moderating today, sir. I appreciate that. We got cool DJ. Good morning. And we have What You're Doing 58 on Instagram. Thank you for joining me this morning. Does anybody have any questions about any stocks? Because today we're doing stock talk. Even though I might have stocks on stock talk days about what I really want to talk about, and I have, if you guys have any questions, this is the time to ask me. If I have any knowledge or wisdom about it, I'll give you that information, and it's free. So before I get off here, does anyone have any information? Okay. So while you guys gather up your questions, if you have any, I know you guys heard yesterday that Donald Trump is the first president in history to be impeached twice. But the second point of that is he's still going to serve out his term until January 19th, January 20th time frame, okay? Dealing with inauguration. So regardless of, and supposedly this is the most bipartisan impeachment in history because 10 Republicans voted for his impeachment while the other one said no, but 10 said yay, and that's the most bipartisan one. And we know there's hundreds of senators and stuff. But anyway, I digress. All right, let's see here. Do you think marijuana stocks might ever take off? Yes. Yes, marijuana stocks will take off. Let me show you a stock. Now, this one is very volatile. This one is called Tilray. Before I'm speechless because I made a lot of money with Tilray, but I lost a lot of money with Tilray. Meaning, I'm gonna show you the trajectory of Tilray from the time that I've had it. Okay, I'm going to show you this very quickly. Okay, so this is Tilray. I'm still looking at myself. This is Tilray, and I want you to look at the 5 years here. Give me a second, trying to make sure the people on Instagram get the information too. So when Tilray came out in 2018, it was worth $23 a share. Okay, $23 a share. Then Tilray, this is when I had Tilray. When Tilray was up, don't forget, Tilray was released at $23 a share. It rose the power in that October to $148 a share. Okay. Now, I bought in on the IPO at 23. I bought like 200 shares. Okay. Marijuana, because this is the way of the future. Okay. Whether it be electronic vehicles, robotics, or weed. Weed is the way of the future as well. You should know, because some of you guys smoking on some good dank and some good skunk right now. Pass, my boy. Okay. Anyway, I'm moving on. Okay. Then it dropped down to $99. So this is when I sold. I said, whoa, that's a $50 drop. That's a $50 drop. So let me go ahead and sell. I'm glad I did, because again, and when I say I lost and I gained, I really gained. So if I bought in at 23, sold at 99, I made about 70-something dollars a share. Okay. But I'm saying, man, I wish I would have sold right around the middle of this right here. When it hit 45. But I sold it 100, then it dropped, 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 and look what it is today. $16. Now it's bouncing back. Let me show you the past week. That's the past week. The past week it's been up 45%. Okay. The past month, 129%. So it looks like it's coming back. It's even up 11% today. So that is a good EV stock for you guys to possibly get in. But I wanted to show you the history to say, man, this goddamn stock went down 50%. But I'm showing you the marijuana market is bouncing back. Okay, so that's a good stock. You got Tilray. You also have Aurora Cannabis. I used to know a lot of them off the top of my head, but man, I have so many stocks in my head. But anyway, that's me. That's my problem. I'm just trying to give you the good information so you guys make that good old money. When you make that money, puff, puff, pass. Now, I'm not going to inhale it, but I'm going to puff it. Who said that? I didn't inhale. Was it Bill Clinton? I didn't inhale it. Obama said the same thing. I didn't inhale it, but I did puff it, because I wanted to fit in. I was like, I smoked it like a cigar. Okay. All right. Let me see what else you guys got. Mitchell looking said, I will not invest in any stock. Okay, Mitch. Okay. You see that? You see what he did? Okay, Mitch. Okay, Mitch. You saw that the duck flower sent us to the hospital. Okay. Okay. All right. That was a shot by Mitchell Liggins, guys. He said he's not going to invest in any stocks associated with duck flowers because me and my lady, she had an adverse reaction to the duck flower. I mean, she had the right reaction, but it went on way too long. They said, 48 hours, you may experience vomiting and diarrhea and loose stool. Yeah, all that and then some. Short dark hands, butts a nut inside your eye and tell her where it come from. Yeah, head for the border. It came out. It was old school rap. All right. Anyway. All right, let me move on. Somebody on Periscope has a question. What's my thought on Plug Power? I know EV market going crazy. Buy Plug Power. I'm expecting, this is Victor on Periscope. I'm expecting Plug Power to reach at least $100 a share. At least $100 a share. What you're doing, 58 on Instagram. What do you mean by BC? Bubble Guts? No, not BG. British Canada? I mean, what are you talking about? Let me know what you're talking about. But yeah, buy Plug Power. Let me show you something, guys. Because I've been on Plug Power for a very, very long time as well. And for those who watch me from other platforms, hopefully you can see my screen other than the Instagram. I know you guys can't. But let me show you the past week performance of Plug Power. Even though Again, the entire market is down, so everybody don't lose it, okay? Don't lose it. But let me show you the past week of Plug Power. The last week, Plug Power was up 26%. 26% Plug Power was up 26%. This is very important because now I'm about to show you Plug Power over the course of the last month. This is Plug Power up 133% over the past month. Now, I'm going to show you my return off of Plug Power. Now, with Plug Power, I only have, I believe, 125 shares, okay? Only 125, and let me show you what I can get you. So, right here, I have 125 shares, like I said. Now, look what my profit is. 294%. My total return is $6,100. My total market value is $8,200. So think about it like this. Think about it like this, ladies and gentlemen. Let me let this sink in. Let me tell you the power of investing. Let me just dwell on this for a moment. If someone told you, hey man, give me $2,000 and in less than a year, I'm gonna give you $8,000 back. Who would have took that investment? Raise your hand in chat, give me a black fist. You know what I'm saying? Tell me in the chat, B1, hey, who would have made that? Who would have made that deal? Yo, give me $2,000 and less than a year, I'm gonna give you $8,000 back. Oh, Bill Clinton, thank you. What you're doing. So that's what I'm talking about right there. That's a good profit. So that one has been blowing up, and that's only because of the past month or so that stock has been actually blowing up, okay? Let me see, do I have any more questions before I get off? If you guys ask questions, I'll answer them, but if not, I'm gonna get off. I don't want to waste anybody's time, okay? Let's see. Yep, okay, sounds good. Thank you very much, guys. So you guys have any other questions about any other sectors or industries or markets? What you're doing, Blackfish B1. Let's see, what else do we have? Any other platforms have any other questions? I answered Victor's question. I think that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions before I get off, let me know. I'm gonna get off here pretty soon. I know there's a lag, probably about 3 to 5 seconds of me talking and YouTube actually viewing you guys. So I'll give you guys a couple of seconds. All right, I think we're good here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see, how do you feel about Broadway Financial Bank? I think I looked at that one. Someone told me about it. Some people just mentioned things to me. And ladies and gentlemen, you know my other platforms. Let me just show you this very quickly so you guys can go and be part of my other platforms like Instagram and Twitter. Because if you guys have any questions on Instagram or Twitter, because I'm not on I'm not on live on YouTube, then I'll answer your questions whether you ask me a question on Twitter or Instagram as well. So below, as you see, ladies and gentlemen, there's a link that you guys can go ahead and copy and sign up to my IG and Twitter if you have any questions. And right now we're going to look into what he said, Broadway Bank. Let's look into this very quickly. Is it Broadway Financial or Broadway Bank? Did you give me the ticker? Let me look here. Nope, you said Broadway Financial Bank. So it's Broadway Financial. Okay. They're at $2 a share. Let's see when they first came out. They've been out since 1995. Let me write this one down. This is from Big Uzi. What I'll do, Big Uzi, is later I'll release this information on my Instagram. I'll show this one, Big Uzi, and the ticker for this particular stock is Broadway Financial. I'll let you know what I think via my Instagram, and that Instagram will also post to Twitter and Facebook. Okay, so I'll give you that information back. Broadway Financial. I'll give you what I think buy, sell. If you don't have it, then why even tell you to hold? But I'll do the research. May take me maybe about an hour or so. But later on today, look out for me to post this information on my Instagram, Twitter, and also Facebook. Okay. So Broadway Financial. Okay. Right now, that share is at $2.13. The ticker for Broadway Financial for my Instagram and Periscope, folks, is BYFC. Okay. The ticker is BYFC for Broadway Financial, and currently is at $2.13. The past week has been performing around 11%. Okay. Okay, so where was it at back here? Okay, it's slowly. I had to pull back. Is this March? Something occurred. See, anytime I research a stock, when I see it goes up and it crashed back down, I always want to look at why did it hit $1 again? Let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. So when I'm looking at right here, this stock hit $2.62. Okay. I'm just going to talk through this, guys, so you get my picture. So 2017, it hit $2.62. Okay. And then 2018, December 21st, it hit $1.15. This is where I go and research that time frame of what that company was doing. Because if anything fraudulent, if they didn't change management or the CEO or the CFO, then I'm skeptical about investing in that stock. Like if they didn't remove or replace, or maybe they just made a bad deal. They made a bad deal. Okay, every business make a bad deal once in a while. But if it was some fraudulent, under the table, I'll say no. But again, I'm gonna do the research. They shot up. Ooh. They shot up to $3, and now they're back down to $2.14. I don't know about this stock. I'm about to do more research. Okay. So again, this is Broadway Financial. I released that information on my Instagram. All right. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Let me see what other questions you guys have. If not, I'm gonna bounce off of here. All right. It's a Black-owned bank. Okay, Black-owned. Okay, Black-owned. I'm gonna write that down. Now, let me just leave you guys with this message right here. I love investing in Black-owned, but at the same time, bad business is bad business. You can lose money with white people. You can lose money with Asian or Black people. It don't matter. And you can make money with them as well. So that's why, regardless if it's Black, white, Hispanic, or Asian, or anything else, you must do your research, which I will do, because the money, just like investing in Urban One. Urban One is a Black stock. Okay, Urban One. The ticker for Urban One is U1. Okay, U1. And let's see the past week. Let me show you what I'm talking about very quickly so you guys understand. This is Urban One. Okay. So it looks like over the past 5 years, Urban One has been up 314%. But when you go back the financials, you keep backing it up. All of a sudden, they're not doing so well. So again, they've been moving sideways. And then all of a sudden, after COVID-19, their profits rise up to $36 a share. You see what I'm saying here? $36 a share. A lot of people bought in at $36 a share. Then boom, look where they are today. $6 a share. Now that's a Black-owned company. That's a Black-owned stock. I won't advise investing in that. That's crazy volatility. I'm okay with boom, 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 like an EKG. I'm okay with that. Not that. That's death. It flatlined, he woke up, he went back dead again. I'm not investing in stocks that look like that. And that's right off the rip. And I did a little more investigation and research, but no, I'm good. But I will look into Broadway Financial. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's me talking enough here on Stock Talk. Thank you for joining me in today. This is Financial Literacy 101. Learn money and be inspired. And ladies and gentlemen, from the 17th to the 20th, If you favor me, you look like me, you know, got melanin, make sure you're stocked up on foods and stay in the house. Just stay in the house. If you live around in the cities, stay in the house, you know, majority of the time, especially during the day, 17 to the 20th. This is a word of advice, okay? We don't know what's going to pop off. That's all I'm going to say. What about BP stock? I'll look into that. I'll release it on my Instagram too. You guys, see you later. I'm out.